these teams have played, but you have to go back to it like what feels like a different era. That was 2 years ago. Leigh Waters gets us started. Let's play pickleball. The other thing we will talk about is the right ankle of Leigh Waters. We'll get to that after this one. Had a scary slide in her singles victory earlier, and there is a wrap on that right leg, so we'll keep an eye on her movement.
Yeah, the ankle tweak in the singles match, and we mentioned also, sometimes it feels fine right after and stiffens up a couple hours later, so we'll monitor her movement.
Time out. 0-1-1. Point.
A tough spot to go from Riley Newman.
Yes.
He needs to be a presence in the middle of the court, but not there. That's great court positioning from Ben Johns and a nice drop from Leigh Waters.
2-1-1.
Off the tape, and Riley's like, oh man, flat hand means in. Didn't want to give it to him, but that's where it hit.
3-1-1.
That's a rare miss that badly from Leigh. Could it possibly be not able to get low enough to get underneath the ball? Yeah, that's two bazookas off the tape and just wide from Leigh Waters. Some of the best power in the game.
Second serve.
Yeah, and Riley and Catherine had a "we'll never, ever, ever get back together" kind of Taylor Swift breakup, yet time can heal all.
Yeah, but that's what I expect to see. That's a very low position and not close to dropping in from Ben Johns. But he's only going to dink a couple before he takes something at Catherine and then trusts his hands after that.
Lefty save. What a move, jump in the corner with an Ernie for Ben Johns. That is fun.
Yes, controlling the kitchen line with 6 or 7 great shots and then finishing with the Ernie.
Okay. Just missed inside out on the rally ending shot there.
Yeah, Catherine went for it on the speed up, been just late on the counter and combo on the next ball.
Oh my. And Leigh talked about, we have the Ernie, we also have the Burt when you jump in front of your partner. And she said for the first time in her career, she jumped in front of her opponent right now, Catherine Parenteau, and got one of those.
Perfectly placed to the middle of the court. And that explosive move in front of Ben Johns did not work out in her favor, but she pushed off the right leg to get there, so that's a great sign.
And there's the patented Leigh Waters. Run around your forehand and then pull it down the line.
Yeah, with her back to Riley Newman. Nothing he can read. He can't anticipate. He doesn't know where it's going to go. He can barely see her make contact.
She goes back to it. So football season starting. We got play action here.
Yes. I mean, a good adjustment by Riley Newman. Contacted that counter well. Catherine just late backing him up.
Oh, my.
Good hands.
Oh, man, great catch. And the runner is definitely out, but no points will be scored.
And Leigh can't take that one as it catches the tape, but going right at the body
Yes.
of Riley Newman after hooking the previous two up the line.
4-1.
Wow, the best defensive duo in the game right there. Get an error, and Riley is a player that wants the crowd on his side and asks for it and gets it in return.
Second serve.
Riley stepping over, knowing what Ben was going to do. Late to get there, and a nice spot on the two-handed speed up off the bounce from Ben Johns.
Launched.
Yeah, a forehand pancake, Riley. I'm going to go right at it.
4-3-1.
Partner on partner crime. They were high-fiving each other about 2.5 hours ago.
Yeah, and that's the way the cookie crumbles in pro pickleball. Better change hats real quick.
Catherine returns the favor. Well done.
It's just funny though. It's like, oh, Catherine, great shot just moments ago, and now she's trying to tag her.
Wow, matrix move as Riley looks at the heavens.
That was impressive.
3-5-1.
Wow, the footwork, and then Leigh, you better get down.
Yeah, that's right. Nice coverage from Ben Johns. And I actually would have liked to see just a traditional speed up from Riley Newman there. Went with the lob. I think he overthought the situation.
What about overthinking situations?
Yeah, opponents played the perfect shot to neutralize, but Newman, he was going for it in a big way on that Burt attempt. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's a pretty low shot, and not even hit with a lot of pace from Ben Johns. But Catherine Parenteau is 5 feet off the kitchen line, and Ben was right on it.
7-3-1.
So the top seeds looking for yet another title. They'd won 6 straight. Humana Championship Court. Ben and Leigh up 7-3 here in game 1. Okay, Catherine.
Yeah, and her biggest fan right there is Riley Newman tapping the paddle saying, nice combination, Catherine. Great hands from her. That is Ben Johns across the net. Not scared for a second.
If you're wondering the rule, if it goes off the tape and lands on the line of the kitchen, that's considered in the kitchen and a fault.
Second serve.
Riley trying to take that hard and low at Leigh to possibly get an easier shot to move forward to the kitchen, a pattern we've seen a lot in this tournament.
Point. 4-7-2.
cross court lob goes deep, and they're within 2.
5-7-2. Point.
Right, and Catherine changes direction in that cross-court dink pattern, and Ben catches the tape.
Mess. So here we go. Chance to tie it up here.
Side out.
Henley yelling to herself, energy,
7-6-1.
always.
Point.
Catherine knows she made a mistake, changing the direction up Ben's line, and he was not lurking in the middle as much as usual, so nice
8-6-1.
adjustment with Ben's court positioning to stay home and find that speed up.
What a shot from Catherine Parenteau right down the line.
And that's something she needs to do. If Ben is going to come all the way over in front of Anna Leigh and hook it back to Catherine's forehand, she has to make him pay at some clip.
And just destroys the return of the down the line attack. Well done, Catherine.
6-8-1. Second serve.
I think it caught the kitchen line.
Just took off.
Yeah. And Anna Leigh, she's been,
6-8-2.
besides for that,
Patient.
yeah, that early offense, but she's been in grind mode the last few minutes. I like the speed up from Riley. He was able to take it out of the air
8-6-1.
just long.
And get that out of here. That's the no-go zone on Anna Leigh Waters.
And puts it back to the middle, too. Great power and great location.
Oh, no, and then just a wild speed up. We had tomahawk pancakes in the middle of that. That was wild with the grip of Riley Newman. We'll talk about that at a break. Wow, and just beaten by the spin. Tried the lefty desperation, and we are at game point for Ben Johns and Anna Leigh Waters. And that will do it. They're #1 for a reason, and you saw it there, pushed mid-game, but
tournaments are a fun and exciting way to grow your game. Connect with other players and stay active in the welcoming pickleball community. Whether you're a seasoned player or looking to try your first tournament, we have a place for you.
Time in, 0-0-2.
How in the world did she get that down? Because Riley's just ready.
Yeah, left foot. She found the left foot from that position of Riley Newman.
It's one of the best shots you'll ever see right there. Wow, about 20 minutes ago, Riley Newman withstood a barrage at him, and then we got into dinking.
1-0-1.
Just missed wide. What a get from Anna Leigh over there.
Yes, it was. And a reaction from Ben Johns on a missed speed up. You don't see that often. He knew he had a good opportunity. Nice. Two-hander from Riley Newman, a shot he's known for just as much as that pancake forehand.
And barrage number 2 goes the way of Ben Johns as well.
2 barrages and 3 points. Love it.
0-1-2.
Another lefty save, and he tried an ATP and gets the dreaded HTP, and then fortunately caught himself just as he slammed into the video boards over there.
1-0-1.
And look at that absolute filth from the best female player to ever play the sport.
All the options could have gone line, middle, or fully cross like she did.
Riley knows he's allowed to not use his left hand when he's just so many times.
Can't help himself. It's at least 15 or 20 in just the matches we have called.
Yes.
Second serve. 3-0-2.
What a spot going back side of Riley Newman, who was loaded up looking for a middle shot.
4-0-2.
Misses it off the bounce, but it's a pretty wild development and change in the last couple of months. Ben is hitting as many two-handed backhands as one-handed.
And Catherine just turns around and goes, okay.
Yep, yeah, just not quite line enough. It was a deceptive shot, but right in the range on the two-handed backhand counter of Ben Johns. What are these paddle positions from Riley? I mean, he is using it all.
and screamed out, and then it was in, and that created a problem for Catherine. They had a cup of tea there in the middle. Riley ran into her.
I mean, I feel their pain. I've played this team before, and you can feel that they're just searching to find a pattern or an offensive situation that will work for them.
And right now, it is an absolute onslaught, and it is timeout time. So,
yeah, and playing great in this one, and you can really see Catherine Parenteau and Riley Newman searching for something that will work against this team. Hey,
oh, Ben, get out of there. Anna Leigh took off to the spot.
Yeah, she did. Great shot from Catherine to set up that two-handed backhand from Riley. So that's a start.
Ambitious.
Ambitious. 6-0.
That's exactly what it.
Second serve.
Catherine is mad about two things: her choice and getting tagged in that order. I mean, they're not anywhere near the kitchen.
No, and that's their bread and butter. So that's a problem. And also a problem is Ben Johns shutting down the line the last couple speed-up attempts from Catherine Parenteau. Okay.
I mean, he's taken off and been burned a couple times with his reads, not that time.
6-0-2.
Doesn't come up with it again, leaves it short.
Zero 6-1. Second serve.
Yeah, it's the mid-court play. I mean, it's a very nice shot from Ben Johns, but that, as I said, bread and butter. Riley and Catherine so good at getting to the kitchen.
And if you get there and you leave the brownies in the oven too long, they get destroyed. So bad trip to the kitchen right there.
Yeah, and I think if Ben slices that with one hand, he does not get the pop-up. That's the two-hander coming in play.
Third time's a charm, but we're still playing. And just demolished, almost hit the truss on that try from Riley Newman, but they are owning this match.
Yeah, it's a slow burn. Very impressive stuff from the 1 seed.
7-0-1.
Wow.
What is that?
the most nonchalant sorry, because she didn't think she could get a paddle to it, and she got the perfect amount of the ball. 8-0. Lefty save from Riley. And what a shot from Ben Johns.
Yeah, and he finds the right shoulder crossbody of Catherine Parenteau. And they just haven't been winning points on the first or second. The construction is phenomenal for Anna Leigh Waters and Ben Johns.
Too good there, and there's an impact to the ankle right there. Anna Leigh would usually go charging up there. I don't care if it's 9-0 or not. And Ben does indeed speed up the next one. New look, Ben.
Yeah, the spot picking off the bounce on the forehand side from Ben Johns is incredible.
Pickle point. Wow, great stab from Catherine to attempt to get that ugly 0 out of there, but
0-10-1.
they are running into an absolute machine today. One, two, three, two-ies.
Yes, sir.
0-10-2. Side out.
Even a great leave there. So a second chance to close out game 2 and pickle them. And that is exactly what they do.
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it. Challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you. It's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.
New ball, game 3.
So,
Time in.
Catherine and
0-0-2.
Riley, do you have any answers? Well, run into each other, almost hit Catherine in the face with your paddle.
Come on, Riley, get him going. Get him going, baby.
0-0-1.
Oh, good look from Riley. Just enough spin from Ben Johns. Keep it out of the strike zone.
You got to stack these great points and get the crowd behind you. Just completely fooled.
Yeah, it's just a master class of left side mixed play from Ben Johns right now.
0-0-1.
Oh,
Second serve.
Good look at the combination. We'll just say that. Great.
0-0-2.
pulled wide with the off speed, new location.
Yeah, very nice. Going back hip, left hip of Riley Newman.
1-0-2.
I mean, I know it hit the tape, but that was a sitter.
Yeah, and I mean, this is one of those. I mean, there's nothing great about being down 2-0, but you can play free and let it loose. So we'll see if the speed ups tick up for Catherine Parenteau and Riley Newman, as Ben Johns the rare overextension on that last attempt.
He's usually not the guy that's off balance, but he was there. I mean, what a running, athletic Ernie there from Ben Johns.
0-2-2. Side out.
I mean, off the bounce, both wings, all the spots.
0-1.
attempt at an around the post there, but the dreaded HTP, she hit the post. That's a point on the other side.
3-0-1.
3-0.
Second serve.
Nice back behind volley from Catherine Parenteau.
3-0-2.
Ben John's off balance again.
Point.
Instant redemption for him.
4-0-2. Side out.
Somebody's fired up about that miss in the crowd, trying to
Doing anything.
yeah, pump some life into the 6 seed.
Perfect depth on that shot from Ben Johns.
It's just a suffocating feeling, and I've felt
You've
it
been
before.
suffocated
Yes,
before?
Oh God, so many times.
Point.
So it's yeah, okay. You use the
Finally.
crowd. Okay, he's done with it.
We're finally on the board after an eternity without a point. And the crowd just groans in agony after the missed third.
4-1-1. Point.
Yeah, massive drive and Annalie Waters pressure streaking across. You know that Parenteau
5-1-1.
caught that in her periphery and forced, or part of the forcing of the error.
Oh boy, the
Second serve.
HTPs are outnumbering the actual around the post execution here. Another one bangs off the post.
5-1-2. Side out.
Back-to-back backhand rolls, a shot that's been fantastic for Ben Johns, letting him down the last couple attempts.
Timeout.
And it is now or never.
Oh, and Riley, oh.
1-5-1.
Another jumping Ernie in a different location for the shot.
1-5-2.
Wow. And the protractor friendly, unbelievable angle. Just don't drop it up the line.
Don't drop it anywhere,
5-1-1.
Dave.
It's just, they didn't listen to full send.
Point.
5 points from yet another title. They have 37 together coming into this one.
Point. Seven, 1-1.
Wow.
Point.
Riley looks over and Catherine's like, what do you want me to do, man?
Yeah, I mean, right side Riley, and he hit a fantastic counter and loses the point.
8-1-1.
Wow, and now gets tagged, and Catherine and Riley might want to call the score.
9-1-1.
And Anna-Leigh sets up her patented shot, and in just a flash, it is match point.
10-1-1.
Ooh, pulled just
Second serve.
wide.
Match point.
Match point number 2.
10-1-2.
Okay. We will play on.
1-10-1. Second serve.
Bert, you very much.
And has he not showed off the skill set enough at this point? There's more.
I mean, this is a highlight reel. Oh, Anna Leigh was there for the block, but pushed it too deep. So they grabbed their second point here.
New 10-2.
No? Yeah.
Nope.
Nice job by Newman there.
3-10-2.
Ooh. Catherine all over the speed up, and Ben went to catch the last one.
Four, 10-2.
That goes wide, so a nice little mini run here, but here comes match point number 3.
Match point. 10-4-1.
And that will do it. The Las Vegas Strip is full of superstars, and the stars of pickleball are shining bright.
Well, guys, you only have a handful of losses together and only one loss ever in a final. What does that record say about you guys as a team?
Thanks for the stat, I guess. I think we're just experienced in playing together, and we've been in most situations together in any given matchup or situation in tournaments. So even if we're down, I feel like we have a shot at anything, and I always feel confident going in with her. So just another great tournament.
Well, guys, you have a lot of history against Catherine and Riley. You said it was like deja vu facing them today. How did that play out on the court?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, too, because I play with Catherine in women's doubles, so it's like you want to hype yourself up, but you don't want to, I don't know, it's just a weird dynamic. We're used to it in singles, but mix is, an even different, I think, mix might even be weirder, because the guys are kind of going at it, and we're just, dinking cross court, hi, Catherine, dinking cross court. So, especially when we play Riley and Catherine, I feel like that's the pattern, versus when we play a lot of other mixed teams, there are some different strategies, but this was, old school pickleball, so it's kind of cool to go back and play this match, but yeah, I mean, props to Riley and Catherine for getting here. It's so tough to get to any final these days, so I couldn't do it without Ben, but proud to be here and proud to win this.
Guys, you're never finished evolving your games. A lot has been said about the new backhand dink roll that you've come out with over the last few months. What else are you guys adding to the arsenal?
Pickleball's just in its beginning, I think. So there's always more stuff to add. Usually I take stuff from other players. That backhand's from Anna Leigh. I'm just trying to get to 80% of her backhand. But no, I think there's tons of stuff I can still work on personally. I think that's true for everybody. So one of the things that makes pickleball so fun for me is just continually working on new things.
AL, you took a fall, twisted the ankle, or I think you caught it in the end, but you had that wrapped up throughout that match. How are you feeling?
It's not great, to be honest. When you have adrenaline, you don't really feel it, but when I get up right now, I'm kind of feeling a little bit. So we'll see. Hopefully nothing serious. I don't think so. But I never, like, twist my ankle, so I think I'm probably just being a little bit of a baby, too, because I'm not used to feeling this pain. Like, I feel it in my knees, in my glutes, but I never have ankle issues, so I'm going to be, like, walking around like this tonight.
Well, even with a rolled ankle, you come away with the Triple Crown. Congratulations to you both. A spectacular day for pickleball. We're going to bring Jake Weinbach from the PPA Tour on court now to present your trophy.
Thank you, Hannah. What a way to conclude our event here in Las Vegas. Ben and Annalie, you two have not only been dominant competitors here on tour, but you have also been incredible ambassadors for our sport and for our organization. So we appreciate you, and we look forward to continuing to grow the game together. So on behalf of the Carvana PPA Tour, it is my pleasure to present the Mixed Doubles Championship Trophy for the Las Vegas Cup.
Annalie has one thing to say.
Thank you to the ladies cheering back there. You guys were awesome.